Okay, so I'm done. Here's the results. Okay, in general, it was pretty shit. I normally do better times. Okay, so I can understand it was a bit messy because I was showing you guys what I was doing. But let's just look what's happening. So here's 8 breath holds. Rest times, they were quite short initially and then getting a bit longer and even up to 3:30 at the end. But look at my ending time. It was terrible. SpO2 was low on that one. See what happens with the times. They start lower, grow as you get warmed up. So for Yaku and Gerard, you guys are asking about warming up and stuff. So this pretty much warmed up around about here. If I'm really cruising, I'll maybe manage 3 minutes quite easily. But yeah, so we see the time grows, and yeah, it's kind of not working so well after that. Time's deteriorating. So I suspect I'm a little bit sick or something going on in the background. So I'm not going to do much. I won't do any more training today. That'll be it for today. SpO2's starting off higher, dropping. I didn't get a few of them, but I think you guys saw some of those in the video. This 41, ooh, I'm not sure I believe that, but my fingertip was super cold because it's very cold here this morning. I put my jacket back on as well. I was starting to get too cold. It's exhale dives, or exhale holds do this. They bring about cold and slowing down of metabolism, dive response kicking in strong. Fingertip got very, very cold on this one, so it could have been a false reading because of too little blood getting to my fingertip. I warmed it up for this one. 55 is probably more realistic. Anyway, so that's a little bit on that. So if you add your add to that a bit of music that you find stimulating, it will probably enhance what you're doing and get you much more focused. And then at the same time, what I'll do is have the music playing and then visualize an actual dive. Maybe if it's a 3-minute hold that I'm doing, then I might visualize 3 separate dives. Maybe a first 30 seconds would be the descent of, let's say, a no-fins dive. The next 30 seconds would be the ascent, even simulating the surface protocols and the bottom protocol of grabbing the tag. Obviously not really relevant to spearfishing, this component, but at least the visualization is useful. So then the next minute number 2 of the hold, I would so visualize a different discipline, and minute number 3, the last one, and so that's pretty much how I would go about doing this. When you combine the different effects, you feel very, very relaxed. Like now I'm very, very, very chilled. Yaku, so answering your question, this might actually help for relaxing yourself at, say, the night before, if you can't sleep or something. I've actually done that before. Some nights of insomnia, do this kind of training, next thing you sleep easily. So it could possibly help with those difficulties that you were talking about, Yaku. And Gerard, for your switching on your dive response quicker, perhaps if you trained this dry, especially when you can't get to sea, or when for some reason you're stuck, it's easy to do this. I used to do it in the office at work. It can be nice and relaxing, like very relaxing. I recall even falling asleep once, somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5 minutes on one of these. I actually woke up in the office. My exhale hold was still on. The stopwatch was running, but I just dozed off for a few seconds. So it can be super relaxing. So I think it might help you guys in just training your dive response to relax more easily. One extra thing I will say on that is, I'm just facing this. One thing I'd say is consider having a cool environment. Switch an aircon on when you do this, maybe if you're in a hot area. If you've got too much clothing on or too hot, you might battle with it. Anyway, so that's a little bit on this training. We can later move on to doing this with the wet kind of stuff, but dry is much, much safer. If something goes wrong, you might just pass out there where you're sitting or you're lying down. But don't block the nose. There was a case where a freediver was doing this exercise, and he was filming what he was doing, and he actually filmed himself blacking out and going through severe spasms and stuff, and he couldn't breathe in through his nose because he blacked out, and he got a laryngeal spasm which blocked his larynx. So don't put a nose clip on, or don't put a mask on. Just do it free air. Anyway, guys, that's it for now.